Who are some of celebrities? Like I saw you with like Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
She's the best. She's literally,
she's my girl.
Helen. Yeah. She's
my girl.
honestly one of like, people ask me like the coolest celebrities. Helen Mirren, the coolest.
Yeah, see, I'm surprised you even know who Helen Mirren is.
Yeah. My mom is a big fan of her
Yeah.
as well. I'm cultured.
Great actress, English actress, incredible. And she reached out to you?
Well,
I know you didn't reach out to her.
No, it was
now that I'm famous, Mom, we're going to go right to Helen Mirren.
Yeah. It was a brand deal with Fast and Furious. They were like, hey, like, we're gonna put Helen Mirren on this billboard on Sunset Boulevard that's like 500 feet tall, and you're going to run up to her, and she's so cool in the video. She's like, I drift cars for a living.
Yes.
And and then that was how it went, and it was like NBC's best performing ad. Like,
What did she say to you?
She's like, I drift cars for a living, and she's like, you want to go for a spin in my McLaren?
Yeah, but what did she say to you off camera?
We were vibing for like an hour. They had to.
Did she ask you like? Does she understand like who you are and what you do?
She's so with it. She was like
with
the
it,
coolest person ever. We were talking about Dallas. She's giving me barbecue spots. They were literally like, Helen, Daniel, it's time to film. And I'm like, this is one of my first major brand deals ever.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was maybe my first one. I forget what NBC paid me. I'm probably not allowed to say, but it was not enough money for the amount of views I got them.
Right.
And I was still psyched. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Film with her. And it was like, they had to literally pry us apart from each other because she was so cool. We were vibing so hard. And then I saw her in front of the Coliseum for the next Fast and Furious brand deal. And she's like, Daniel, and run up there. And she's like, let's get
Coliseum in
pictures.
Italy?
In Italy, yeah.
Wow.
And then we got pictures up on, she's like, come up on here. I'm like, really? She's like, paparazzi, everybody. This is Daniel. We're going to take a picture. And she's the coolest person ever. We were drinking wine after and slugging champagne.
It's really funny. They used to, when I first started like doing like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, and you'd go to a movie premiere, they would like keep the influencers like way away.
Yeah.
And then now when you go, it's like the influencers are like mixed in with the stars.
They
and
want
it's
you
like,
to be filming
and
with them.
I'm like, we went to like the Babylon premiere, and I'm like,
I was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
crazy
I
premiere.
shouldn't be on the red carpet.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt's in this movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
walked
why
up to
am
the
I on the
director.
red? It doesn't make sense. I liked it better when it was. I liked old Hollywood better.
Oh yeah, you want to see separate?
I liked it better. They used to make great movies, and then you would see people and you'd wonder about them. You're like, gee, I wonder what Leonardo DiCaprio's like.
Yeah.
Now I know what he's like.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's like snotting on the side of a yacht,
He's
like
he's sipping the cocaine.
and it's just
They hate it too, for sure. You know, like
they must.
The A-listers are like, fucking get me away from these TikTok people. Like, I get it. You
Yeah.
don't want a Daniel Mack running up to you while you're trying to enjoy yourself, being like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?"
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Who's
honestly.
somebody that you got like really lucky that you got? Like you're just like minding your own business.
Oh, okay. So this is a good one. John Cena. It's also for the Fast and
Luck
Furious
is the
premiere.
best. When you get lucky,
Yeah,
it's the fucking best. And when you're making content, you do get lucky a lot because you're trying all day.
Oh yeah,
Right? You're like, fuck, I'm trying. I'm
waiting on Rodeo
trying.
Drive,
And
sitting
then,
there.
you know, every couple of weeks, maybe every month, something will fall in your lap.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Go.
Well,
Sorry.
okay. I have two actually here.
Go.
So John Cena.
John Cena, great.
He's getting off a plane. This is one of the bucket list people to get in a video.
You're a wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Still,
can't
big
say
star.
Yeah, I mean, he's like A-list as it gets. Obviously.
Yeah.
And I've heard he's a very big car guy and he's very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm getting off the plane from Rome to go to Fast and Furious. I see him in the lobby and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna just bum rush him because people are starting to be like John Cena, but I'm with NBC, so I'm like, okay, maybe I have a leg up here to be like, hey, I'm not just like some crazy guy. I'm like gonna be also on the carpet with you. So I'm like, hey, John, he just got off the flight. So honestly, in hindsight, I'm an idiot, but like 15-hour flight or whatever. I'm like, hey, John, I'm with NBC. Nice to meet you. I'm Daniel. Any chance I could ask you what you do for a living right now? And he goes, no. He's like, no. Like he's like, get the hell away from me. And I was like, oh shit. So now I'm like, damn, I thought John Cena was a nice guy. Like, you know, and then a couple days go by and I'm like, okay. And I'm at the premiere. I'm like minding my own business, hanging out away from the celebrities for the most part. John Cena spots me from across the red carpet and he's like, and I've heard he's the nicest guy. He's like, hey. And he brings me over and I'm like, hey, John Cena, nice to meet you. He's like, were you the guy at the airport that I kind of brushed off?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he was like, hey man, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry about that. Like, what do you want? What's your vibe? What do you want to film right now? I heard you mentioned you were a content creator. And I'm like,
That's nice.
holy shit, man. I'm like, I asked people what they do. And he's like, let's do it. I'm all yours. Gives me like
wow.
5 minutes of his time. And that was awesome. I was like, he's like, anything else you need? I'm like, dude, you're the fucking man.
Oh,
And he's
that's
like, see you
sick.
later, man. I wish I asked him more questions, but yeah, that was a crazy one. And then another one I got was Giannis. Do you watch NBA?
Yes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna get in trouble. So yeah, Giannis, the NBA MVP of the NBA for the Mavericks. He is just on Rodeo Drive. He's walking on the street. This is during COVID. No one's on the street. Exit the Rolex store, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Giannis.
Wow.
Run up to him. He follows me on TikTok. He follows 6 people on TikTok at the time. And I'm like, okay, this is something I can get. So I'm like, hey, what do you do for a living? And he ignores me, walks away. I'm like,
And he follows you.
well, he follows me.
Yeah.
So because I don't show my face. So I think he just assumes I'm just some random guy that's streaming at him. And then I'm like, damn. And I'm all alone. I have no crew at the time. No one works with me. I'm like, I go to Rodeo at the time from Dallas to just film for 12 hours a day. So this is a random person I'm running into.
Yeah.
I asked Giannis again. I'm like, hey. I sit there and I'm like, fuck no. I'm not letting Giannis get away. He follows me on TikTok. He follows 6 people. So I'm like, fuck it. And I'm like, fuck it. And this is the last video of the day. I'm like bothering him on the street. He's trying to get away from me. He's like running away from me. I'm like, Giannis.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I'm like, Giannis, you follow me on TikTok. What do you do for a living? And he's like, who the hell is this guy? Eventually, something I say clicks with him, and he's like, you're the guy who asks people what they do for a living? I'm like, yes, you follow me on TikTok. He's like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna be here in like 20 minutes. I'll bring my car around. Maybe you'll catch me.
Wow.
And then he does. I'm sitting there waiting, and he's rolling through, and I bum rush him, and I ask him what he does, and he's super chill, and he goes, I sell Bitcoin, and he's joking around with his brother. So,
Yeah.
So I got him.
Damn.
Ran into him, and that was cool. I just had to stick
Complete
my foot in.
luck.
Yeah, just random.
You ever meet Bezos?
No.
Musk?
No. I've met Zuck.
You met Zuckerberg?
My boy Zuck.
Did you get him?
It's gonna happen. It's been a work in progress, but I got a private 5-minute talk with him. I got to try on his watch with him. They're like, not right now. But we're gonna plan something where I film like his Taycan, his Porsche Taycan, or go to Hawaii and like wake surf with him. This
Really?
is all pending. Maybe I'll get in trouble for this.
Damn.
But I was able to chat privately with him for a while because for some reason Meta is a fan of me. So
Did
shout
you
out
see
Meta.
he did a little roundtable with Mr. Beast?
No.
He did like a little 4-panel with Mr. Beast, and I think Colin and Samir, and it's like,
Oh, interesting.
it's funny to watch Mr. Beast tell Zuckerberg what's wrong.
Oh, is this on
on Zoom.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And Mr. Beast said, he goes, listen, he goes, the minute I say one word, he goes, the video's done. He's like, I don't get any impressions or views. And Zuckerberg's like, okay, well, that's something that, we can work on. And it's just so interesting to see someone tell Mark Zuckerberg,
because he's talking about language, right? He's saying,
he's saying like the minute he talks in an Instagram video, the video will dip.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I guess that makes sense because, you have people all around the world.
Yeah, he was saying that the people that make the most, I mean, it's like, who's that guy that's number 1 on TikTok?
He begins with a D.
I got him in a video once. He's the guy that just goes like this.
Yeah.
I should know. I should know this. You know it?
Yeah,
There's
I
too
don't know
many.
his name.
There's too many people to know.
Yeah. He's but basically, he doesn't say any words, and he has the most followers because it's so global and it can be shared with any
Yeah.
language.
Good point. Yeah.
Most of it is just reacting to some scene that he
Yeah,
finds.